And we're back on this Saturday morning, Sports Medicine Weekly. Our website is sportsmedicineweekly.com. I'm Steve Kashul with Dr. Brian Cole, the head team physician for the Chicago Bulls. Time now for our Ask the Doctor segment here on Sports Medicine Weekly, giving our listeners the opportunity to have Dr. Cole address their specific sports injury issues. It's very easy to get involved. Go to our website, sportsmedicineweekly.com. And on the homepage, you can look for the picture of Dr. Cole and yours truly. Click on that link and submit your question. Got a real good one here that we're going to lead this segment off with Dr. Cole. Are there different indications for collagen versus whey protein?
This is a hot area, Steve. It's a huge industry because there are a number of supplements that have both whey sources of protein and collagen, also which is a protein actually. So I'll just give you a little education, right? So First of all, you never do better than just having good whole foods that provide these, right? So supplements are just that. They're a way to fill the gap where you maybe don't get enough through dietary needs. And proteins have amino acids, sort of the building blocks of our muscle, if you will, and also for protein synthesis to make new muscles. So if you do a lot of physical activity, Steve, and you're really into sort of building muscle, strengthening, and things of that nature, your protein demands could be like 1 gram per pound, right? So if you're 160 pounds, that's 160 grams of protein in an athlete who's actually training for something. So, and that's really difficult to get just through whole food.
It is.
So then there are different types of protein, and whey protein is derived from milk, right? And collagen is derived from animal parts and things of that nature, such as bone and cartilage. And the fundamental difference is whey is a complete protein. It actually provides all the 9 amino acids, some of which we don't make ourselves, that you have to actually get from food. And it's important for muscle recovery, and maybe helps with delayed onset muscle soreness. And actually, is the stuff you take as a supplement after you exercise and things like that, a whole protein such as whey. The difference with collagen is that collagen, while it's also a protein, it's an incomplete protein. So it only has a couple of important amino acids. And those amino acids are actually known to be supportive of skin and cartilage and joints and connective tissue. So it's a more focused supplement that you take, collagen. So a lot of women, for example, take it to create or support skin, hair, nails, and things of that nature. But it also can support cartilage in some studies. So collagen's a confusing area because in lower doses it might actually help joints. And while you'll see supplement companies talk about cartilage support and things like that, there's also data that shows that collagen can be anti-inflammatory. And if you look at the mechanism, how it works, it might or could relate to inflammation. So the challenge in the supplement space is people can't make any claims as it relates to it. But I always go back to the science and say what makes intuitive sense. So if you're an individual who's looking to support joint health, collagen is actually, I think, a decent way to go, taken in the proper doses on a frequent basis. If you're looking to take collagen to support skin, hair, nails, and things like that, then you actually take it in slightly higher doses. And then the final thing is the formulation. There's 2 basic formulations of collagen. One is called undenatured, and the other one is denatured. And it just has to do with how they're processed. And basically, you're seeing mostly undenatured collagen out there that has a fair amount of research. It's minimally processed. It keeps it intact. And small doses actually can help support joint health. We don't know exactly how it does it. It may have to do with inflammation. It may have to do with some of the components of joint tissue. But it can be very effective. So that's one of the things I recommend to my patients who are looking for sort of non-medical ways to manage things. Collagen for skin, hair, nails, and joint health. Protein as a supplement to deal with things like muscle recovery and restoring muscle function. So if that gives you a basic idea. But it's a very complicated area.
What do you take following your workouts?
I'll basically take protein. So I'll take 25 to 30 grams of protein after a workout, and I'll do branched chain amino acids before a workout.
Now, is this in liquid form?
No, well, it's a powder that you put in water.
Okay.
It's a shake, basically.
So just water and your powder?
Yeah, just shake it a lot. And it has amino acids in it. So you need amino acids. Those are the building blocks of protein because they help with protein synthesis. So as we work out, we break down muscle. Our body can do it through nutrition, but we don't always absorb these things. So using a hydrolyzed protein, one that's sort of pre-digested almost, that we're really good at absorbing, makes a big difference. And as you and I get older, our protein demands increase. So it becomes even more important than when we were younger to have proper protein sources.
So you said whey protein before your workout and whey protein plus amino acids.
No,
following?
I do basically branched chain amino acids before I work out,
Okay.
and I do because I like a little caffeine. So the stuff I have has caffeine in it,
Okay.
which is actually one of the most proven legal sports enhancing drugs, if you will. It's not a drug, but it actually very effective. A little bit of caffeine, and after a workout, it's just a protein supplement, and I'll usually take about 30 grams in a shake format. There's not much in the way of carbs in it either, which is kind of nice. So it's really a pure calorie source of protein. I'll use 30 grams, and I use a form from Optimum Nutrition. That's just my preference.
Doc, great stuff. Appreciate it. We are out of time. One reminder, net proceeds from our show, Sports Medicine Weekly, go to support orthopedic research at Rush through the liveactivenow.org fund. We want to thank our producer, as always. It is Shane Reardon. Our coordinating producer does such a wonderful job as well, Tracy Toro. Also want to thank David Cole for managing our website, which is sportsmedicineweekly.com, and to Samantha Smith for helping us with our office work and business operations as well. For Dr. Brian Cole, I'm Steve Kashul. We say so long, and thanks for listening to Sports Medicine Weekly here on The Score. Up next on The Score, Early Odds with Joe Ostrowski. Talk with you again next Saturday morning, 8 a.m. for a brand new edition of Sports Medicine Weekly, only on
670, The Score.